Okay, walkies. Sometimes when we look at Christianity, it does feel like this massive, imposing cliff face where we're like, what even is this? How can anybody get into this? Like, there's all these different churches who do things in different ways. There's different Bible translations and different ways of reading the Bible, and 66 books in the Bible, and some people have more. And there's different ways of praying, and how do I pray, and am I doing it right? And am I using the right language when I meet with Christians, and whose services are right? Different churches do services in different ways, and there's so many churches and services to choose from. How do I know which one's the right way to do it? And when I go in, am I dressed correctly? And am I going to speak correctly? Am I going to understand what they're talking about? All of these questions feel like a big rock face that's difficult to get past. But tens of millions of people across the world are feeling this stirring inside them. And they're like, I don't get any of that. I don't understand it. But I know that God is calling me. I know He's stirring something up in me. And I want to know Him. I want to know Him. Well, thankfully, Jesus is what you're looking for. He cuts through all of that. He says, come with me and sit a while. And He leads us through, past all of that rock, through to the very core of what Christianity as a faith is about. It's about God coming to know you, and you coming to know God. As we draw near to Him, He draws near to us. He takes away all of the boundaries, all of the barriers, all of the unreconciled parts, all of the debt that we owe Him. He takes it all away in the person of Jesus. And He says, come sit with me, get to know me, because I want to get to know you. There's this amazing guy called Paul, and as the New Testament churches are starting to pop up, and this message about who Jesus is, which they called good news, which meant the King has arrived with His people and has stayed with us, and His kingdom has come. That's what the good news meant. This good news, he says, I'm not ashamed of this news. I'm not ashamed to be able to speak about Jesus, because I know the one who I have believed in. I know the one who I've put my faith in. He says that to a young guy. Don't be ashamed. We know Him. We know this Jesus. Suddenly when we come to know Jesus, all these other things, how we do church, how we pray, why we read the Bible, they all start to make sense. But the first step is trusting that Jesus will lead you there, that He'll cut through the middle of everything and He will sit with you a while you get to know Him. If that's you, my prayer for you is that you would find a helpful Christian who will be able to talk to you about their faith, about how Jesus has impacted their life, how they know the one they have put their faith in, that Jesus isn't just a historical figure, He's a supernatural being who we can have an eternal relationship with right now. That is the centerpiece of our faith. And he comes and lives as part of us, as part of that. God's grace. He gives us his gifts. He reconciles us to God and to each other. He gives us full access to the presence and the power of God. He puts us in community, and he brings eternity to us.